Coming to you from the Soul Brothers backyard. Once again, it's your man's Jay Hemi and Malcolm Rich. You know he in DC getting it together. I'm going to keep telling you because he coming. And when he coming correct, he coming right. But it's your man's Jay Hemi. This is episode 3 of the Soul Brothers. And today we got loafers. Like I said, we going to find some of the slickest, some of the most player, some of the sexiest, some of the freakiest, some of the freak nasty. Just some of the most slickest and some of the most mind-blowing loafers there is. And once again, if you haven't made it over to that side of life yet, this show is for you. And this is for all the loafer heads, for everybody that's already wearing the slip-ons, that love the loafers, that love the moccasins, that love the drivers. This is for you. And y'all know what I say. Come on, sip some wine with me. Come drink with me, because you know I'm going to drink my wine. And damn, that's some great wine. But we got these loafers right here today, made by Taino. Taino, just that's for all my Puerto Ricans out there. But except it is T-A-Y-N-O. And we got the actual maker. The actual maker. And I'm going to do something different today. And I'm going to put this right back. The actual maker. Fernando Aldez. Taino by Fernando Aldez. Now, with these, once again, we got the gold buckle. Now, you know what I say about gold buckles. When you got a gold buckle on a loafer, it's open season, open field. Once again, open season, open field. And this episode is called the Olive Garden Martini Droppers. Okay? These the Olive Garden Martini Drops. That's what I call these, because if you look at the color of these, that's not green. It's not basic. It's not your average. It's just not green. It's olive. That's an olive coloring on these loafers in this leather. The base is leather. And once again, the stitching is so fine you can't see it. I mean, you can barely see it. You can barely. Sometimes you get loafers that have that thick stitching on it, so it overshadows the shoe. Like I see loafers out there that have that thick white stitching on it and it overshadows the shoe. The stitching on here is so fine. It's so fine and detailed. And you can tell they took their time on it because they didn't want anything excessive sticking out the shoe as far as the stitching goes, so it's smooth to where you can barely see it. And it's a well put together shoe. And now you have the gold buckle, so that means as far as how you can style it up, you have options. You can find an olive shirt. You can find anything that's close to this olive color. Then on the brown part is suede. But you know I call it damn near cashmere. So, you know, with this cashmere suede texture on the brown hints, and that's what we call them on the show when it's a fine detail like that. This brown hint that has that suede, that has that texture on it, it gives you even more variety and options as far as how you want to style it up. Now, the Taino, once again, it's not printed. It's engraved inside there on that sole. So it's not going to wear and tear no matter how many times you wear this shoe. No matter what. And if you look at the bottom, you already know what I say. They go that gym shoe-esque. That gym shoe-esque. It has that gym shoe-esque highlight on the bottom. And once again, it's these horizontal grips on the tiptoe and on the heel, which means you can move how you want to move. And you know me, I like to move around in my loafers. You know, I'm an athletic guy, so I like to shift, move, you know. I do the Watusi. You know, I slide down, I race, I do everything. And I will burn somebody in the motherfucking second in my loafers. I done hooped in my loafers, some of everything. Everything you're not supposed to do in your loafers, I do. But not often. And here, it's like these, it looks like little suction cups to me, so it gauges the traction. So no matter what surface you are on, it gauges the traction. And these are, like I said, a high quality, tough material, just like the last ones, to where if you take a step, it won't bend. You won't have a crease in the front. You might have a shadow at best, but it depends on what you're doing and how often you wear them. And like I said, these are the Tainos. That's the brand. Let's see if I can nail it this time. Let's see. Got it. Now, one thing about this is that Olive Garden, that olive color, you know, because these are the Olive Gardens. That's why I call them the Olive Gardens. To have that color on these loafers, and for these loafers to be as phenomenal and mind-blowing as they is, you have to come out right. This is another showstopper. This is another head turner, double take, however you want to put it. When you step out in these, you have to come correct. And once again, nobody will be able to do anything with you. If I had these, my mans, I'm telling you, there would be nothing nobody would be able to do with me if I put these on. And when you step out on these, you're going to get attention. Now, these are a size 10. And just like my stories usually go, this was the last pair, man. I couldn't get 2 pairs of these. So this is a size 10, and this is another shoe that will be available for sale. It will be. So you will definitely be able to come get these, come cop these from me. When I make the announcement of the website, and when that website is up, that's where all these episodes will be. And with these, man, they classic, they iconic, they legendary. These are the Olive Gardens, the Martini droppers. Why I call it that is because, you know, the olive color, so you know Olive Garden. And what do you have to top off a martini with? That olive. And since we are drinking wine, it's only right, you know, that I include some of that in these episodes. Damn, that's some good wine. Now, we are on Instagram. We do have our YouTube channel. On Instagram, you can find us One Soul Brothas. On YouTube, we are Soul Brothas. Please subscribe. Follow us. Please follow us. We love the support. We love y'all. We love everybody that tune in every time. And we gonna drink this wine. You know, some good ass wine, man. But it's only right because these are some slick ass, freaky ass shoes. You know what I'm saying? And everything is fine quality. They don't look cheap. They don't feel cheap. And once again, if you are an active person, you are thought of. Even if you're not active, you're thought of because it has that right amount of traction on the bottom. So it doesn't matter what surface you are on. You will not fall, slip and fall. It doesn't have that suit shoe bottom I tell you about. That I'm not a fan of. And even on the back, you thought of because this tail right here that you can bend and pull, it helps you put the shoe on. So even if it may be a tight fit, because sometimes it is a tight fit, even if it's a tight fit, you got that to help you out to put the shoe on. You know, so all of our accounts, like I said, the website will be up soon. I will be coming with that. And we are on Instagram, so follow us there. You can get the behind the scenes and everything. We are on YouTube. It is Soul Brothas. You can find us Soul Brothas on YouTube, Instagram, One Soul Brothas, and then Facebook. You already know Facebook. On Facebook, You can tag us at One Soul Brothers, and you can find us, Soul Brothers. So follow us on all those accounts, and we will be bringing you the best of the best, highlighting, like I said, some of the slickest, some of the most Detroit players, some of the most player, some of the sexiest, some of the freakiest, some of the freak nastiest, hidden loafers, drivers, moccasins of both men and women, because we are here to educate, and I will be turning it up for the women next. So women, expect, to get your shine, to get your love, to get your spotlight as y'all do so deserve. Because, man, when I tell you, it's some sexy, very sexy and classy loafers out there for women. When I tell you, when a woman can boss it up so amazingly, a woman can boss it up so amazingly with some loafers. And just imagine that, your man and you with those matching pair of loafers, however y'all want to step out. But your feet gonna feel so rich, as they should, And if you a shoe lover, because I know ladies love shoes, if you haven't stepped over into wearing loafers yet, ladies, this will be your favorite fashion show. And when you go out shopping next time, you're gonna pick some up. And fellas, it's the same for you. Young man, young women out there, it's the same for y'all. This show is for you. It's for the loafer-heads. It's for everybody that hasn't quite walked over into that walk of life in their wardrobe yet. And then it's for everybody that already is up on that game, already in that lifestyle, already styling it up like that. But I'm going to bring you brands that you don't know about, and I might bring you shoes that you don't know about, that you never seen before. Drop comments if you've seen the shoes I pick. Drop comments if you see the shoes I find, because that's going to get me excited, and it's going to make me step my game up. So again, YouTube, Soul Brothers. Instagram, One Soul Brothers. Tag us. Facebook, at One Soul Brothers. On Facebook, Soul Brothers. And you know how we end these episodes. We're going to drink it up. We're going to take it all the way. Like I always say, it's your man's Jay Hemi, one half of the Soul Brothers. Getting you together, stitch by stitch. That's what we're here to do, to get you together, stitch by stitch. And we love y'all. We love y'all for supporting us, for tuning in. And this is, the episode 3 of the Soul Brothers. And like I said, we'll be coming to y'all next week.